Detective Chief Inspector Dante Greaves, District 9, South Quadrant, Slag City. What you're about to hear isn't an audiobook. It isn't even fiction. This is Darkeyes Diaries, 23 audio files pulled from the Missing Animals archive of Slag City, all stamped with the same tag, Case F335, Milk White. The voice you'll hear belongs to Inspector Dante Greaves, a Slag City police veteran, a raccoon who can't let things go, even when everything points the other way. His investigation starts with a bottle of milk and ends in the dumps of Slag City. This is Darkeyes Diaries, Episode 1, The Lucky Paw.
The Tanuki was the first to change during the era of the emissaries. Or at least, that's what the Church of Listening tells us. After him, it was the badger who took on an anthropomorphic form. And then, the fox came last. Sparkle 211. Voice note 3109. Second book of the Whisper, Limbo 316. Note saved for future consultation. DCI Dante Greaves, Slag City Missing Animals Department.
All mammals, all mammals.
The glass landed less than an inch from Dante's right temple. He had expected it.
Enough, Dante. You're getting on everyone's last vesicles with this story.
The Murena was the sort of bar you visit when you need people to know you're in town. The Zone Club was different, located on Rue de Rebot, just outside the Hollow, downhill towards Rustcrawl. Full of Carcassians, amphibians, two-life vertebrates. They couldn't care less about mammals, which had always suited Dante just fine.
Lucky for you it wasn't a smoky,
he muttered.
Although that green sludge you drink around here is disgusting.
Dante hated wasting milk. Ever since the gluttonous Daisy Buttercup had gotten a monopoly, all Slag City drank was that cursed mulky. Carcassians didn't drink milk. They distilled their own brew once every arc, squeezing it straight from their dorsal bladders with a device that, to Dante, seemed more like an erotic toy than anything else. The shard had hallucinogenic effects only for the small fries, voles, rabbits, mustelids. Everyone else took the drug to cheer themselves up, and that was enough to get all of Slag City addicted.
You know it's illegal to sell that stuff, Giada.
The owner of the Zone Club knew that Dante was better at solving problems than creating them, so he never intervened.
You also know you're better than me at silencing those little frogs, Dante.
Sparkle 212. Voice note 3110. Hour unknown. On the mountains of the Northern Isles live numerous raccoons. Local belief says that these raccoons, mistakenly confused with tanukis, are able to shapeshift into anthropomorphic beings. 3 raccoons went missing during the last 2 arcs. No signs of forced entry, no ransom. Missing females, impossible to quantify.
It was a coincidence it all started with raccoons. Dante never played favorites with his own kind, but in the dumps of Slag City, raccoons were the easiest thing to find. You should stop rummaging in that trash, Dante. One day they'll find you in that heap, too. Flint rarely came to the Zone Club. When he did, it was usually because of Dante. Have you heard about that rabbit down in the Hollow? No one was surprised to see them together. The first time Dante entered that place was with Flint in his arms. He was little more than a kitten then. Dante had found him in an alley, eyes red as fire, foam frothing from his mouth.
See this kid?
Dante had shouted back then.
If any of you frogs sells him even one more drop of shard, I'll throw you in a cell for life. And believe me, the folks down there know how to squeeze those slimy bladders of yours.
Sparkle 212. Voice note number unknown. Time unclear. Well, it must be nearly dawn. Dante, that dead rabbit in the Hollow. Look into it, would you? End of note.
Give me back the tape recorder, Flint. Or do you want me to kick you out of the bar again?
Flint was the only animal ever allowed to touch Dante's recorder. He loved leaving secret voice notes whenever he found him wandering around between the dump and the Hollow. Dante, being a raccoon, wasn't great at ambushes. Flint, well, Flint was a cat. Dante, clean your tail. Can't see the rings anymore. Dante, you know you're not a rat, right? Go to sleep. On nights when he replayed his notes and stumbled upon Flint's messages, Dante slept best. Bloodshot red eyes, greenish drool at the mouth, right hind leg amputated. Dante knew about the rabbit in the hollow. Oh, he knew all right.
Pass me that bottle, Flint.
The shelf behind the bar was packed with booze, Carcassian distillates, spirits, concentrates of who knows what, and a few containers of milk. Dante stared at a small, unlabeled brown bottle above Giada's head. This one? Before the old frog could blink, Flint was already holding it.
What have we got here, old Giada? Want to tell me, or should I call the station? You know I hate dealing with uniforms.
Flint had no idea what was going on, but he was definitely enjoying himself. The frog behind the counter turned ochre. Its throat sac swelled like a balloon ready to burst. Frogs had learned one thing. Rabbits were easy prey. Offer them something whiter than milk, warmer than the illusion of escape. Offer them shard. And once the rabbit couldn't tell day from night, once its legs started trembling, then the frog sprang into action. They said it was for a ritual, a cure, some ancient legend, but really, it was just business.
So why is there a rabbit's paw in here, Giada?
Dante genuinely felt sorry for the zone clop. He liked it there. Outside, sirens emptied the street, and Flint had already vanished. A cat's ears can hear police sirens from miles away.
Sparkle 214, voice note 3112. Unspecified hour, around dawn. Rabbit killed in the hollow, linked to illegal shard trade for the Carcassian market. Case closed. Side note, find a new, quiet bar for the investigation into Daisy Buttercup's alleged racket, the Mulkey monopoly, and the missing mammals. DCI Dante Greaves, Slag City Missing Animals Department. End of recording.